Hello, this is Luke Schmitz from Fox 420. There's a battle that has occurred. You might be wondering, what battle is it? It's Sherman's March to the Sea. It started on November 15th, 1864, and ended December 21st, 1864. Union General William T. Sherman led about 60,000 soldiers on a 285-mile march from Atlanta to Savannah, Georgia. The purpose of Sherman's march to the sea was to frighten Georgia's civilian population into abandoning the Confederate cause. One of the most important events during this march was when General Sherman's troops captured the major city of Atlanta on September 2nd, 1864. It was an important battle because Atlanta had munition factories and warehouses that kept the Confederate Army supplied with food, weapons, and other goods. Many Southerners were worried that they would lose the war because that was such an important spot for them. So the Confederate Army struck back by sending troops west to Alabama and Tennessee to attack the Union supply line. Therefore, with the knowledge of what the Confederacy was doing, Sherman sent 60,000 men to go west to meet the Confederates in Nashville, led by Major General Thomas, and the remaining 62,000 would go through Georgia to Savannah and to the sea, led by Sherman. They left on November 15th. They burned Southerners' barns, slaughtered cattle, and chopped trees who were rebelling against them on their way to Savannah. This is because Sherman thought if they made life so unpleasant for the Georgians, they would wish for the war to be over, lowering the overall morale of the South. For this is what he thought gave the South the courage to fight, the Southerners' energy towards the war. About 3,500 Confederates engaged in a battle in Griswoldville, trying to take down 60,000 plus soldiers. This didn't go well for the South. They lost 650 people that were wounded compared to 62 on the Union side. They chose not to fight again, but they fled south in front of Sherman's army. But their own barns, killing their own animals, and chopping their own trees down, so that Sherman's army couldn't get it. If they did get to the materials, though, they would take the animals as food for the troops, particularly bread and other filling foods, and burned anything they could not carry with them. Sherman's men arrived in Savannah 3 weeks after they left Atlanta, blazing a trail all the way through. When they got there, it was completely unguarded because the 10,000 Confederates guarding the city fled when they heard of their army. They of course took the city, and Sherman presented the city of Savannah and 25,000 bales of cotton that were in the city to President Lincoln as a Christmas gift, because it was December 21st when they captured the city. Early in the next year, which was 1865, the Union left Savannah and went through South Carolina to Charleston, doing the same thing as before on their way there, taking materials and supplies. Early in April, the Confederates conceded, and then the war was over. These battles from Sherman and his men scared the South very badly because it showed what the North could do to them, making the Southerners feel hopeless and want to end the war. All right, back to you, Emmett, at the studio.